Alright, so today we're doing input-output tables. What we have to do is we have to figure out how to get from X to Y. So on my first box I have a 2 and I need to get to 18. Well, there's really two ways I can do it. I can take 2 times 9, so I can take it, times 9. I can take it times 9, or I can add 16. 2 plus 16 is 18. So what I have to do is I have to check these for the other ones. Well, what is 4 plus 16? It's 20. So this one does not work. I can get rid of the plus 16. What's 4 times 9? 4 times 9 is 36. So our pattern is times 4. So down here at the bottom where it says the equation, what I have to do is I have to take the x. So I'm going to write down x, and I'm going to take it times 9. Now instead of writing x 9, another way we can write multiply is with a little period. That's not on the ground, but like in between the x, so you move it up a little bit. X dot 9 equals y. That is our formula. Sometimes you might see it as 9x as well. 9x equals 9. That means multiply. So now all we have to do is multiply these others to finish out our table. 8 times 9 is 72. 10 times 9 is 90. And we are finished. Over here we have to get to 24. We're starting with 1. I can take 1 times 24, or I can take 1 plus 23. So I'm going to look at my next one. 2 times 24 would be 48. Well, that doesn't work, so I can get rid of the times 24. 2 plus 23 is 25. 3 plus 23 is 26, so it is plus 23. So down here at our equation, we're going to start with our S. We're going to add 23, and it's going to equal our T. Oh, sorry. S plus 23 equals T. So now all I have to do is finish it. What is 6 plus 23? It is 29. What is 9 plus 23? It is 32. So then we're going to roll down to this next one. How can I get from 2 to 12? Well, I can either add 10. 2 plus 10 is 12. Or I can take it times 2. 2 times 6 is 12. So let's see what happens. Look at the next one. 4 plus 10 is 14. That does not work because it has to be 24. 4 times 6 is 24. 6 times 6 is 36. So our equation, we're going to start with our V. We're going to take it times 6, which is a dot. V times 6, and that is going to equal RW. So now I just have to finish it. What is 12 times 6? It is 72. What is 20 times 6? It is 120. Now some of you all might have to write down, 20 times 6 so that you can do it. That's okay. Just write it down. Over here, how we get from 1 to 50? Well, I can either add 49, or I can take it times 50. So let's see what happens. 2 plus 49 is 51. That doesn't work. 2 times 50 is 100. 3 times 50 is 100. Is 150. And so that is our equation. So we're going to take A times 50, and that is going to equal B. Again, you could write this as 50A equals B2. Either way is fine, because when there's nothing in between, it's just assumed that is multiplication. So now we just have to finish it. 4 times 50 is 200. 5 times 50 is 250. On the next side, we have to get from 2 to 54. I know I can add 52, and I cheated here. because I actually look down and I can see 52 plus 4 is 56. That's going to be our pattern. 6 plus 52 is 58. So I just have to write that down for my equation. I have our x value. We're going to add 52, and that's going to equal our y. So now we just have to finish it. 52 plus 10 is 62. 20 plus 52 is 72. Over here, we can either add 2, 1 plus 2 equals 3, or we can take it times 3. So let's check it. 2 plus 2 is 4. That doesn't work. 2 times 3 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. So what we can do is we can take S times 3, and that is going to equal our T. Or you can call it 3S equals T. Either way. Now we just have to finish it. 15 times 3 is 45. 20 times 3 is 60. Alright, so now we got to get from 2 to 40. I can either add 38, or I can take it times 20. 4 plus 38 is 42, not 80, so that doesn't work. 4 times 20 is 80. 6 times 20 is 120. So it is times 20. So we're going to take V times 20, and that's going to equal our W. Or we can write it as 20V equals W. It doesn't matter. Now we have to do 12 times, I lost it, times 20. Sorry, I couldn't find it. 12 times 20. I'm just going to take 12 times 2, which is 24, and add a 0, which makes it 240. I'm going to take 20 times 2, which is 40, and add a 0, which is 400. Last one, how do we get to 300? We can either add 299 to 1, or we can take it times 300. 2 plus 299 would be 301, not 600, so the plus 299 doesn't work. So 2 times 300 is 600, 3 times 300 is 900, 4 times 300 is 1,200, 5 times 300 is 1,500. Don't forget to write your equation down. We're going to take A times, don't write X, A dot 300 equals B. Or we can say 300A equals B.